Get another quick CGI pic here. His room is decorated with posters of scantily clad action movie heroines and video game warriors. There's a huge TV facing his bed, and he has a multitude of gaming platforms set up around it. I take a seat on his bed while Shu sits at his desk. Why do you like it here so much?
I'm surrounded by my brothers. What's not to like?
Do you really have any bros?
Yeah, just one. He's older.
How much older? Does he go to Ace too?
No, he's way older.
So it's like my sister. Like, she's way older. I mean, so old. Like, she's out of like law school. She already did the bar. She's a lawyer. Like today, she became a lawyer. Like she got sworn in under oath today. Now she's an attorney. My old ass sister. Okay. No, he's way older. Do you miss him? Two shrugs.
I suppose I do, but not so much in a brotherly way. He was more of a father to me than my father was. He's currently working overseas, though.
He's got a brother complex. That actually explains a lot. No wonder why you're so happy to live in a house full of guys.
What?
You've got enough brothers to last a lifetime. She grins.
Isn't it great? Anyway, enough about my family. Since you're here, how about a few matches?
Shu tosses me a controller. You're on. I kick Shu's ass at video games until he has to leave for class. Wait, I'm in the campus gym finishing up my workout. When I return to my locker, there's a missing text from Kaori. Emergency meeting. Meet in hangar now. Geesh, all caps. I better go get going. I arrive at the hangar at the same time as Shu and Mayu. Kaori waits impatiently in front of her gear.
Finally, that took you a while.
Yeah, I don't even talk to Mayu. Mayu's just there. I'm like, who the hell are you? I might have gotten a little distracted. As soon as I got your, I came as soon as I got your text, but I had to cross the quad on the way over here. I guess the track team is practicing because there were a bunch of girls jogging. Drew looks intrigued.
Tell me more about those joggers.
No!
Hey, why are you mad at me? He's the one who was watching them.
Let's not dwell on the past. What's important? That is why I'm here, right? He raises an eyebrow. Kaori addresses the rest of the team.
What about you guys?
Sorry. We were having lunch and I guess we lost track of time.
Kaori blinks, then waves her hand dismissively.
Never mind. We have more important things to discuss. Like our sponsor situation.
That sponsor? Everyone becomes serious.
Our gears need a lot of maintenance to return to peak fighting condition. And the next round is tomorrow. I don't know why, but everyone I talk to is really rude and unhelpful.
You and I stare a knowing glance, and Kaori catches us.
What?
Nothing.
She continues to stare.
It's just, sometimes you can come across a little harsh.
I'm just honest.
Sure, but honesty doesn't make people like you. You need to get in touch with your soft, warm, feminine side.
Okay, that just sounded really berated. Kaori raises an eyebrow.
Is that what you do?
Yes! I mean to the warm thing, not the soft and feminine thing.
We stare blankly at him.
I'm just going to shut up now.
Before you do, did you manage to get a sponsor?
He folds his hands behind his head and leans into them.
Nope.
You forgot to ask around. didn't you?
Maybe?
He looks sheepish. Kaori rolls her eyes.
What about you, Mayu? Can your father sponsor us?
Mayu shakes her head.
Unfortunately, he's backing the team I was originally supposed to join. When I was invited onto the team, Father was so happy, he promised he'd sponsor them. Even though I never joined them, he can't go back on his promise.
Shh, I would. Kaori nods and faces me.
You had that interview yesterday, didn't you?
I went to the interview with Warp Tech. It didn't work out.
Why am I not surprised?
I like to... Wait, what? I like to have seen you do better, miss. I couldn't get a sponsor either. Kaori just crosses her arms.
Well, what happened?
Okay, I can show you the full report from SBA if you want to know the official reason. It's basically we weren't a high enough rank. We weren't a high enough rank. I fish my phone out of my pocket. It flashes low battery, warnings at me before it dies completely.
Where's the report?
Hold on, I have to charge my phone. My gaze lands on my gear. I race to it and head into the cockpit. My teammates call after me, but I ignore them. Once I plug in my phone into the dock connection, it lights up with the charging symbol. Everyone's wearing a confused face when I climb out of the cockpit. What?
Why didn't you just use an outlet?
Mayu points to an outlet on the wall. When did those get there? That's new.
No, they're not.
I never noticed them before.
Ooh, what about those? And those?
Shu points to another outlet. In fact, there are outlets everywhere. Nope, never seen them before either. Besides an outlet... Wait, what? Besides, an outlet doesn't do me any good if I don't have a phone charger with me.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Anyway, I guess we're back to square one.
Yep.
Back? We never left square one.
Don't give up. Wait, don't give up just yet. I might have something.
Another meeting?
No, but my friend in the SBA is still helping us search.
Okay, in the meantime, the rest of us should continue our search too. I'll take another look at what ACE offers. Maybe there's some kind of campus grant or funding we can apply for. Mayu, do you think you could reach out to some of the other major corporations we haven't talked to yet? Maybe with your background, you'll have more luck than we would.
Mayu nods.
Maybe Sho can ask around local businesses?
Okay.
Good idea.
Kaori looks at me. I'll follow up with my contact. He nods.
Hopefully, we'll find someone. But there's a chance we might have to fight with our gears as is.
I'm confident we'll get someone in time. Mayu smiles at me and nods. Shu claps me on the back.
Okay, we have our plan. Text me if you guys get any leads.
We all nod. Actually, look, I like her smile. That's the first time I've ever seen her smile like that. Look at that. She has like a smirky smile. The smirk going on.
I'm off then. I've got some stuff to take care of.
Like what?
I hope you mean reaching out to the businesses, Sho, and not playing your video games.
Of course that's what I meant. The arcade industry is a lucrative place to find a sponsor.
Mayu's eyes.
Sho.
He wears his signature smile.
Okay. Let's go find us a sponsor.
I'll be going too. Tell me if your friend is successful.
I nod and Kaori leaves. Nothing left for me to do but go home. An uneventful drive later, and I arrive home. I'm back. I walk into an eerily quiet living room. Looks like I'm the first one here. It feels a bit strange. Nikki's bright smile is usually here to greet me. Maybe she has an after-school activity or something. I reach for my pocket to see if she texts me. My heart sinks as my hand grabs air. There's a void where my phone used. Crap, I must have left it in my gear. The sun is setting. It might be evening by the time I reach the campus. Hopefully, it won't be too much trouble to get to the Eagle after hours. I remember CINY was pretty restrictive about who can enter the hangar at night. It'll be funny if you get locked in that hangar all night. Hop back on my bike and drive back to Ace Academy. Surprisingly, the traffic is heavy and takes longer than expected to reach campus. A handful of students crossed the quad as they were heading towards either their evening classes or the bus station. Even though the sky is in inky darkness, the pathways on campus are still bathed with a soft light. It's kind of peaceful. The pilot's lounge is just busy as always, but I don't recognize too many of the students here. Most of them must be upper class, either third or fourth year. I slipped through unnoticed and arrived at the hangar entrance. I'm about to swipe when a security guard stops me.
Hold on. What's your business in the hangar?
I forgot something. It's not a lie. It would be too embarrassing to tell him the whole truth. Luckily, the guard doesn't seem to care. He gives me a quick once-over and nods.
Alright, go ahead and swipe.
Thanks. I bring my student ID in proximity of the scanner. A second later, the successful chime sounds as the door slides open. I follow the tunnel to the hangar. A sound of power tools and machinery and metallic ringing echoes along the walls. It makes sense for most of the repairs to happen after hours. It's a lot safer for them to work without the threat of students walking, causing potential disaster. Instinctively, my feet lead me to the angle. What the? Wait, a bluish hue from an active terminal displays illuminates my docking station? That doesn't seem right. I'm sure I turned off everything when I left. Cautiously, I tiptoe towards my gear. I know exactly who that is. I can see the blonde hair. That's freaking Valerie. There's a figure crouched in front of Eagle. The person is dressed entirely in black and wearing a hoodie that hides his or her face. Still engrossed in my gear, the stranger hasn't detected my presence yet. Okay, I'm gonna sneak up behind them. Stay quiet and sneak up from behind. Staying in the shadows, I continually creep towards Eagle. As the distance close between us, I notice how small and petite the person is. It must be a girl. But I can't think of anyone who'd be so interested in my gear. Once I'm only a few steps away, she tenses as if noticing a presence. Grab. Before she can react, I grab her on the shoulder and roughly spin her to face me. Valerie, what are you doing here? She grins. Her gaze fickles to my hand on her shoulder.
I never would have guessed you like it rough.
Wait, what? She said like rough, not like it rough.
I never would have guessed you like it rough.
What? Say it again?
I never would have guessed you like it rough.
Okay, she did say it. No, say it again. That's funny. I can be possessive too. Yeah, that's how I get when someone's messing with my baby. That came out more as a warning than a joke.
Sounds like you're overly attached.
She flashed me a playful smirk, but I don't smile back. Wait, I want a different option. I'm not that amused. I scowl, then smile. And like I scowl and the smile on her face wavers. What the hell are you doing to Eagle? No, I want to take a better option. It's not like that. Quickly let go of her. It's not. That's not it at all.
It's okay. I like this side of you.
This isn't a joke. Her smile falters. What are you doing to Eagle?
Nothing, I promise.
You're obviously doing something with the terminal. That's not nothing. She holds up her hands in defense.
I wanted to get a better reading on your core. I'm not altering anything though, just studying.
Why?
To figure out how your core was able to sustain such a high energy output for so long without completely burning out. Given the size of your core and the cooling system, the heat dissipation doesn't seem like it would have sustained longer than a few seconds, yet it lasted almost 10 minutes! Maybe there's a direct coolant injection to the primary source? I also didn't consider the acceleration of airflow given the hidden frame openings. Perhaps a quick calculation using...
My eyes are staring over. Wait, my eyes are glazed over as she continues her technical jargon. As I struggle to pay attention, I can't help but be a little impressed. She's more than meets the eye. I notice the longer she speaks, the more relaxed her body becomes and her voice is laced with excitement. She really is passionate about how gears work, and I believe that she's telling the truth when she said she'll never intrude. Wait, she never intended to sabotage Eagle.
Here, I'll prove I wasn't changing anything.
I watch as Valid retrace view screens with all the configuration data unmodified. Okay.
Huh?
I get it. You were curious, but you can't just break into other people's robots and mess with their parts. He looks away.
I'm sorry.
We're silent. Then she looks sideways at me.
So, I guess you wouldn't want to know that your primary weapon can actually benefit from an airflow exhaust here and here.
What? He points inside my open gear.
You see right there?
I think, yes, I think.
It'll still require validation testing though. You should probably get your engineer to check it out.
My engineer.
Yeah, you know. The person who makes sure all your gears are working properly and helps you with any upgrades or improvements.
Don't sponsors do that? Ellie shakes her head.
They help a lot when it comes to major repairs or new items, but an engineer on your team takes care of any general maintenance and the like.
Oh. Maybe we should get an engineer. I'll ask my team about getting an engineer. It sounds like we could really benefit from one.
You definitely would.
She scoots closer and smiles.
And luckily for you, you already have one person perfect for the job.
Really? She scoots even closer and bats her eyelashes at me. Who's that? Valerie sighs.
Just think about it.
There's another pause. To avoid the awkwardness, I shut down the open terminal. We should get going then.
Yeah.
Neither of us moves. Don't touch my gear again without my permission.
I promise I won't.
I wait for her to leave, but she doesn't budge. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
She stands in place and waves. You aren't leaving?
Neither are you.
Okay, on the count of 3, we leave together. She nods. 1, 2, 3. We both stay put. He didn't move.
Neither did you.
What the hell are you kids still doing here?
Man, shut up. We're having a moment, okay? Right now, I don't think she's a diva or a biatch. The security catches us off guard, and we simultaneously. Wait, stammer nonsense? He shakes his head.
Your business here is done, and then you have to leave.
Valerie glances at me, and I glance at her, still waiting for her to move. She doesn't. Suddenly, a strong hand grips my arm. Hey. The guard holds Valerie too. He physically leads us towards the
You
exit.
should get home. It's late.
We pass through the door, and the guard shuts them behind us. Valerie and I are once again standing in silence.
Well, I'll see you around.
This weekend, right? We have to do our project.
Yep, it's a date.
She winks at me, then turns around and leaves. I call after her. It's not a date! My protest fails on deaf ears. Oh well, I'm sure she was joking anyways. Maybe. I head to the parking lot. Once I reach my bike, I drive home. Nikki still isn't home by the time I return. Where can she be? I reach in my pocket for my phone and grasp the empty air. He left his phone. He left his phone. Oh crap, not again. I turn off my alarm, roll out of bed. It's time to get ready for class. I head downstairs feeling uneasy. I feel uneasy. Today will be our first match. I really hope Yuno is able to work her magic and get us a sponsor. Nikki is rummaging in the living room, and I smile when I see her. Even when I'm stressed or worried, Nikki's always seems to know how to put my mind at ease. Hey Nikki, that's the person I was hoping to see.
Look, if you're hungry, you have to find your own food. I don't have time to cook today.
She doesn't pause to look at me when she speaks, but continues to gather what she needs for the day. This is not quite the welcome I was expecting. You okay?
Yes, just in a hurry.
Do you need a ride to school? She freezes, then whirls on me or wails on me.
Oh, now you offer me a ride? A little too late for that.
She threw her books into her bag. What crawled up her button? She doesn't seem okay. You know, her sister. Oh, it's that time of the month again. Let's be nice to her. She doesn't seem okay. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. Did something happen? She just stares at me. Did I do something? Why is she looking at me like it's my fault? But I don't answer. Nikki
I
sighs.
need to get to school. I'll see you later.
She's out of the door before I can say goodbye. That's weird. Shrugging, I head to the kitchen to whip up a quick breakfast. Hopefully she's in a better mood the next time I see her. After eating, I hop on my bike and drive to school. Yuna's already in class when I arrive. She waves in as I walk in and sit beside her. Hey Yuna.
Hey!
Yeah, we didn't do that project. She wears a wide grin and fidgets in excitement. You seem like you're in a good mood.
I am.
She pauses.
Aren't you?
I guess
I
so.
thought you'd be a little more excited than that.
Really? How come? She seems confused.
Well, I guess I just assumed that this had been hard for you, and I thought I'd help to bring you some relief.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
You know, I found you a sponsor.
Sponsor? Oh, that's amazing! How'd you manage that?
I called in a favor, but that doesn't matter. I've already set up your account with them, and repairs are underway. They started as soon as the paperwork was signed, so your gears will be as good as new in time for the match today.
Oh shit, my phone. I don't know how to thank you. He blushes.
You don't have to. I promised I'd find you one, and I always keep my promises.
I don't know what I do without you. You're a lifesaver. Yuna's blush deepens and she seems pleased by my words. Okay guys, we'll be back. I just need to end the recording. Welcome back, y'all. We're back. You should come meet the team before the match. We can share the good news together.
Sure, as long as I won't intrude on anything.
Like every couple hours, I have to cut the audio because it won't really work. I cut the video because audio won't. I wouldn't be able to modify the audio in Adobe. You won't? He nods. So I know we won't get our scores back this class, but how do you think we did on the project? Ian looks thoughtfully.
I think we had a really strong topic and we'll do well.
I didn't help you on the project, so I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't get a chance to meet this weekend and work on the project together. He smiles and waves away my apology.
That's okay. You still did your part, which was helpful.
Wait, I did my part? I did nothing. You got me fucked up. Like, maybe at night one day I did it. She's being really nice about this, but I know I didn't work as hard on the project as she did. I should probably make it up to her another time. No, we won't. Maybe on a different route, but not this route. As our conversation winds to a close, the professor comes in and starts the class. The professor wraps up the lesson and the students begin to file out of the classroom. Gather my belongings, head outside of class. I want to text my team, but when I reach into my pocket, I find empty air. Damn, my phone's still in my gear, which is undergoing repairs. Yuna walks beside me. How much longer do you think it will be until repairs are done?
Probably most of the afternoon. That's how long it usually takes, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Is something wrong?
I don't want to tell her my phone is in there. That might bring up some awkward questions about what is it doing in there. I recall the team's reaction from yesterday and am confident in my decision to avoid the topic. Just eager to check up on my gear. She nods understandingly, a small smile on her lips.
When should I come meet the team?
How about once the repairs are done, we can meet in front of the hangar, and I'll let you in.
Great, I'll see you then.
Yuna slings her bag over her shoulder and heads off. I really should text my team about the repairs Wait, what? I should really text my team about the repairs now rather than later. It should be fine to go collect my phone. Watch like a bolt flies at my face. I'm gonna get ready. I make my way to the hangar, but the Eagle isn't in its usual dock. They must have moved it so they could complete the repairs without any chance of an accident harming the surrounding gears. I circle around the hangar till I come upon an enclosed area in the far corner, well away from the parked gears. As I approach, I can hear the whir of machinery muffled but through the heavy doors, which open ajar. I peek in and see the Eagle and the Emerald surrounded by a group of mechanics. I push open the door. Before I can enter, one of the mechanics jog over to me.
Sorry, only personnel may enter here.
My gear is here.
Then it's undergoing repairs right now.
I know, but there's something I need to get from my gear.
You can get it when repairs are complete.
Actually, I need it now.
Why? What is it?
Make up something really important. Let me get it. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. It should work. Make up something really important. It's my medication. His eyes go wide.
Medication?
Yeah, I left it in my cockpit. He nods.
Okay, I'll make an exception for you. But please, try to remember to have everything removed from your gear for next time.
I will.
Which one's your gear? I'll get it for you.
Shit. Shit. It's okay, I can get it.
Sorry, but I can't let you go back there. It's a liability issue. Tell me, which one is it and I'll get it for you.
Oh no. It's okay, I don't wanna make it trouble. You know, screw it.
Which one? Sorry, but I
Screw
can't
it,
let you
I
go
choose
back.
my option.
It's a lie.
It's okay, I don't want to make trouble for you. I'll come back later. He glares at me.
I thought you said this was important.
Clearly, I didn't think this through. I meekly point to the eagle. It's that one.
Wait here.
He closes the door. After a few minutes, he returns with my phone in his hand.
I couldn't find your medication, but I found this phone charging in your cockpit.
Oh, so that's where I left it. He gives me a strange look as he hands me my phone. The medication is to help me with my memory. Ways to help with my memory. He doesn't seem amused.
Ironic that you misplaced it then.
Yeah, anyways, thanks for this. I look in my room again for the meds. As I leave as he shuts the door, that turned out better than I expected. As I walk towards the exit, I unlock my phone and am greeted by 13 messages. They're all from Nikki. Now that I think about it, I don't remember if I saw her last night. Opening them up, I read them in succession. Hello, my favorite bro. How do you feel about picking me up from Megumi's tonight? Did you get my last text? Cooking class is almost over, and I really like to go and hang out with Megumi. You can give me a ride over, but can you give me a ride home? Is that a no? If you don't want to get me, then you should just say so. Fine, I'll take the bus. Are you mad at me? What did I do? Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me anymore. Dude, why are you ignoring me? Just tell me. Wow. I literally make all your meals and you don't even do this one little favor for me. Stop being such a jerk. I'm on the bus now. Thanks to someone. Guess whose team now has a sponsor on their gear and is already undergoing repairs. Oh, that last text is from Yuna this morning before class. Well, this explains a lot. No wonder why Nikki was in such a mood this morning. I'm sure once I tell her about it was all a misunderstanding, she'll be fine. I shoot my team a text. Gears are undergoing repairs, meeting the hangar in 2 hours. That's all taken care of. I still have a lot of time to kill. I wonder what should I do? Damn. Yuna's kind of annoying, but Mayu, we don't even talk to her, so we should just keep this up and go on a marathon. Yeah, let's do it. Pick Yuna. We'll just leave Mayu by herself. I dial Yuna's number, wait for her to answer.
Hello?
Hey Yuna, it's Mark. I was wondering if you got some time to hang out. Maybe we can have another tennis match.
I'd love to, but I've got class in about half an hour. I was about to stop and grab a coffee. Would you like to join me?
That sounds great. I'll meet you in the cafe.
Okay, see you soon.
We hang up and I walk to the cafe. Wow, it's a very pinkish, brownish cafe. Yuna's already there by the time I arrive. She sits at a table near a window. After ordering myself a coffee, I join her. She smiles in acknowledgement as I sit down.